Hey, I'm Sonny.
And I'm Danielle.
And welcome to Love versus
the
List.
No, why are you saying it like that?
Love versus the List.
Love versus the List. It's a title.
Saying it too fast.
But there's no comma in it. It's Love versus the List. That's it.
Anyway, our lives are always constantly run by lists, whether they're physical lists or just lists up there.
He's pointing to his brain. But yes, he's right. From dating deal breakers to icks, from relationship rules to why someone breathing so loudly gives you the absolute rage. There is always a list.
There really is. Welcome to our weekly podcast where we share our own lists and our own annoyances on each other. Honestly, I don't know what's going to go wrong here.
Just sounds like a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
But of course, we also want you guys to share your list with us. So please do get in touch.
Yeah, you might be single, married, or just confused.
Or just here to judge other people's red flags. No matter what it is, you're in the right place.
You really are. This is
Love versus
the list.
We'll get there.
Love versus the List.
Oh, that's okay. Now you're just taking the mic, aren't you?
Hello and welcome to Love versus the List. Welcome back. Jinx, Private Jinx, Queen Jinx, King Jinx. Oh, that means you won't be able to speak the whole episode.
That's ridiculous.
That was silly.
Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you're doing very, very well today.
You okay?
Yeah.
In good spirits?
Oh, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling festive and fun and all things.
Good. Christmas next week.
Christmas next week.
Yeah. I'm genuinely so excited for Christmas this year.
Yeah.
I know we've been talking about it non-stop on the podcast, but you know what it is? December specifically, silly season.
Yeah.
It's chaos season.
Yeah.
There's so much going on.
But also no one takes anything seriously. Like work starts to like wind down and like by now, don't send an email.
Yeah.
Don't send an email now because you're not going to get a response.
No.
Not work. Not this close to Christmas.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, John Lewis. They want to sponsor the pod, but don't worry. Danielle's not answering emails until January.
Well, no, those ones I will do.
Yeah.
But yeah, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling all right. You were just saying about work slows down. Not for us. Not for us.
No.
No? You don't know what I'm talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So, Danielle and I have had our first podcast booking, haven't we?
Yeah.
So, I don't know how this has happened. But we are hosting a Christmas party for a big company, aren't we?
But yeah.
Because they listen to the podcast.
Their big boss listens to the podcast and asked if we would host their Christmas quiz. And wow, I'm so excited.
Which is mad because they are a big company. Clearly couldn't afford Joel Dommett and Hannah Cooper. So they've gone obviously to us next. Which, cool. We'll take the drib drabs.
Absolutely.
We'll take the dribber drabbers.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I am. I'm a bit nervous.
Yeah, we've got to host a quiz. And I've seen you host a quiz before. I know this sounds mental.
You have. Please do share because this is only going to make me look brilliant.
So I would like you to cast your mind back to last Christmas.
Yes.
Where I gave you my heart. And the very next day. No, last Christmas, we went to my mum's.
Yeah.
And my mum had, she normally does like a Boxing Day
Boxing
thing,
Day
doesn't she?
is Corin's speciality.
Yeah, she likes a Boxing Day.
Everyone goes to Corin's
Everyone's
house.
hers.
Yeah.
She does the food. Everyone has a drink. Good time. That happened last year. And it was all like family friends. It was such a nice vibe. And then it got to the evening. The kids were asleep. And when I say kids, our child and my nephew were asleep. And then we just went all into the kitchen, didn't we? And we did a little quiz. And you were the quiz master. And you were actually good.
Yeah, well, that was never an intentional thing. I don't know how I ended up being quiz master.
No.
But I took my role very seriously. And I had quite a few compliments.
Well, my mum reckons
mastering.
you should have your own quiz show.
And here we are. She spoke this into existence. And here we are booked to host a Christmas quiz to around 70 people, by the way. Not just 12 around a little boardroom desk. No, we are going to be in a private area of a pub, 70 people, their Christmas quiz.
Can we say who it is?
Yeah.
They listen to the podcast. I mean, they could do with a bit of marketing, couldn't they? They're only a little brand.
Do you know why I think that they've chosen us? because we've had their candle displayed on our table throughout every single episode.
Yeah.
Only bloody Jo Malone.
Jo Malone Christmas party. Yeah. Can you believe
We're
it?
hosting the Jo Malone Christmas party quiz.
Might be our first and last, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. We're doing it.
We're doing it.
We're doing it. And we are gonna squeeze everything we can out of it.
We are. Also great to know that they listen.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Maybe a little sponsor next year would be great. Do not forget, not you, Jo Malone, but you can email us anything that you want. loveversuslist@gmail.com. If you have a bit of time as well, please do leave us a 5-star review. It goes a long way, as in it just makes the numbers go up and it looks good for us. So, yeah.
Also, it's Christmas time, you know.
Mistletoe and wine.
Okay, are you going to
Sorry,
do that?
I don't know why my brain's doing
yeah,
that.
you just need to stop with the Christmas songs.
Okay.
Stop.
Should we do Pit and Peak?
Pit and Peak of the week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
Go on, you go first.
I'm going to go first. Yeah. So my pit, I'm going to go with, it was a bit of an error from us, I would say, when we put our Christmas decorations up at the start of December.
Yeah.
What we didn't think about is the fact that we have a toddler that runs around and grabs a lot of things. One being, we left out a snow globe on our media wall that we have where our TV is and all that sort of stuff. And I was in the living room with her. I think you were cooking dinner at the time. And they've also got like a little red car that has like a Christmas tree on the top of it.
Yeah.
And she was playing with the car. And it was one of those cars that if you like pull back, it will then shoot if you let it go.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think we've got 2 of those, haven't we?
Of them. Yeah, all right, show off. So we were playing with that, and I did it, and the car obviously went along the media wall bit. And then I went to go get the car, and the next thing I know, Mia has just swiped the snow globe, and it is smashed on the floor. And obviously, me terrified, I can just see water, glass, and our child's feet there. I didn't even think about how many bits of snow were in that snow globe. They went everywhere, didn't they?
Yes, a lot. Because whilst you obviously carried Mia downstairs, I was then on cleanup duty.
Yeah.
And we have a rug as well, and water was seeping under the rug and near the tree. And I was worried about the plug sockets and also like being able to actually see the glass.
You can't have nice things. You can't have nice things out when you got kids. Kids, dogs, cats. They should all be.
Well, no, because the dogs would never care about stuff like that.
Well, you say that, but in years gone by, I've had real trees and I've woken up to a bit of a whiff of wooer in the morning.
Oh, because they think it's obviously
it's
like
a tree, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's it going to have a little cock of the leg? I mean, I thought about it as well, to be honest.
Oh, have you? Were there presents under the tree when that
Thankfully
happened?
not. Thankfully not. But, I mean, had there been, it would have been a merry Christmas. My peak.
Awful.
That was, hey, look, I'm just spitballing here.
Well,
I'm just spitballing here. I'm in a good mood.
Okay, go on, your peak.
My peak, I know that I've discussed this before on the pod about me getting a new car.
Oh, God.
It had to be an electric one. I wasn't a fan of it at the start because, one, it made me feel sick, the electric car thing. 2, I don't know if I've spoken about this yet, but street parking with an electric car is just mental. I know this is quite a niche thing to talk about, but I think it's the future of the way that this country's going. We're all going to end up having one anyway. If you park on the street, 1, it costs a fortune to charge your car up. 2, I thought, you know what? I'm not going to park on the street on my way to work. I'm going to stop off of one of them quick charges in Sainsbury's car park. Weird. I don't know what is going on. Some weird. You get there and there's a bunch of people that have just plugged their cars in and they're sitting there on their phones, on their laptops, just all like looking around at each other like, this is us for like half an hour.
Yeah.
It looked like some weird dogging car park. Like flash your lights twice and, we're on.
What's like the etiquette? Like, where do you wait if you're waiting for a charger? Like, at a petrol station, obviously, like you queue up behind like the pumps.
Yeah, I don't want to bore people too much of it, but there is no etiquette. It's literally a case of if they're all taken, you just try and work out who was there first. But some people don't do that. They just go straight in. It is Hunger Games. Yeah, some people don't really care if someone's waiting. They'll sit in there and just eat their McDonald's until they're finished, and then they'll go. It's mental. It is absolutely mental. So my peak being is that I don't do that anymore because I had a home charger fitted in.
We've got the home charger.
And I know it's niche, but it's changed my life. and it's made me go from hating this electric car to actually not minding it.
Yeah, I mean, I actually quite like the car. Like, I'm a big fan of the car, but mainly because I hated the last car that we had
Mm.
because it was just very unreliable.
Yeah.
However, I don't know how to charge this car, so you're just always going to have to make sure it's charged for me.
Don't you worry, my darling. Just like you
'Cause-
didn't have to put petrol in the other car as
Oh,
well.
I did know how to put petrol in the other car. I just never did it. And then I knew that you would use the car for longer journeys, so you'd always put petrol in it.
Yeah.
You've got to think smarter, not harder.
Yeah, I know.
And that's what I did.
No, that's my
I
downfall,
went,
my
I
darling.
could put some petrol in, or I could just roll it home.
And go, oh, I think it might need filling up
It might
tomorrow.
need filling up, and you can barely start the car.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, but yeah, the electric car is now in, settled.
Changed my life. Changed my life.
Great.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm happy
It's
for you.
niche, I know,
is
but
niche.
honestly, I feel like a weight off my shoulders. Go on, pit and peak.
Okay, so my pit was this time of year, a lot of work events.
Yeah.
And I now feel like I'm back in the flow of work events, like since having Mia and kind of getting back into it. And I was on my way with my friend Jules to an event for ASOS.
Yes.
Now, on the invite, it said, come along Christmas, whatever it is. And then it just said ASOS showroom, and it had the date and the time. And I was like, oh, okay. And you, I think about a couple of weeks before, had been to an ASOS event that was happening on Carnaby Street because they had a pop-up shop.
Yeah, in London, yeah.
So I was like, great, Jules, let's meet at Oxford Circus. We're going to go to this ASOS event, and then we'll go to, and we had another event after that. And I'm on the train on the way there, and I'm like, let me just check again. And I was like, this says ASOS showroom, not ASOS like pop-up shop. Let me just double check where the ASOS showroom is.
Mm. And who did you ask?
I asked you. Turns out the ASOS showroom is actually in Camden.
Yeah, not a place that you were actually on your way to.
No, I was nowhere near there. And I felt really bad because also I was wearing all ASOS.
Mm.
And I actually was quite excited to go to the event. But by then I was meeting Jules somewhere else. He was already at the place we were meeting, like outside Oxford Circus. So I couldn't be like, actually divert and go somewhere else. And then also that the ASOS that I thought I was going to was near our second event. So I then had to miss the event, and it was just, just like, oh, that was a little bit of a bummer for me.
Yeah, first world problems, eh?
But it was my pit.
Yeah,
It was my
ASOS.
pit.
I learnt something about ASOS not so long ago.
Go on.
You know what it stands for?
As seen on screen.
Oh.
I think
Is that-
everyone knows that.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. What's your pit? Oh, peak even.
Did you not know that?
So it originally started as you used to see something on a screen, as in like in a film or something, they used to sell it online.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just thought it's because they never had any physical stores, so you only were ever seeing it on a screen on a computer.
Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah, cool. What's your peak? I don't want to give false information, but I
So
learnt
you thought it was, you would see something in a film.
film, TV program, and then maybe
Hang on,
they sell
so-
it online.
What, as in they sell props? Costumes?
Perhaps both.
I,
Your one makes more sense.
yeah.
I'm going to throw it and then say that makes more sense.
Shall I carry on with my
Yeah.
peak? So my peak is we attended our first parents' evening.
Yeah, mind blowing.
Right?
Us turning up to a parents' evening.
But also
We're
A
parents.
parents' evening for an 18-month-old.
I know, but still. Pretty wild.
Yeah, it was. And it was my peak because one, it was obviously like at her nursery in the room that she's in, like so much more than we are. So she's so familiar with that room, and she was just off like playing around in the room. And then we were sat on like the little like kids chairs, basically, because I don't have any like
Yeah, it was
adult
like-
chairs. It was
it's
those
It
really
was like
little
Elf.
ones.
It was like Buddy the Elf
yeah.
sitting on a kid's chair.
And like there's us two, so opposite like three of like the room, like teachers in the room, all just discussing like Mia and what she loved. And like, also she loves farmyard animals. Like
Yeah.
it just was one of those things where you're like, if you'd like looked from outside your body, you're like, what the hell is happening? One, how am I old enough to be at a parents' evening? Two, oh my God, I actually have a child. Of course I'm at parents' evening. Three, they're telling me that she likes making moo noises and
Yeah.
she knows farmyard animals.
Yeah.
Like this is what parents' evening is.
Pretty wild to think that our parents probably felt the same At our parents' evenings.
Yeah.
Like, I shouldn't be here. I'm not a parent.
I'm not a parent.
Yeah, mad.
Yeah.
Blew my mind.
But it was nice because they said that she was doing really good and that she's very helpful and that she like makes friends and
yeah, and they said that she's a joy to have around and it makes their day go quicker because she makes them laugh.
Stop it.
Isn't that cute?
It is
Isn't that cute?
Because all we really kind of wanted to know, and we kind of said it to them, we're like, look, tell us if our kid is a little shit. Like, tell us if she's, because I think parents need to know. You need to know if that's your child. You cannot be naive to the fact that, no, not my child.
I mean, she is your child,
child,
so it's possible.
No, exactly, especially being your child. But they, luckily, they said she's a delight. Obviously takes after her mother.
Or a little Turkish delight takes after her father.
No one really likes Turkish delights, though, do they? It's not really a delicacy that people are like, oh, I can't wait to have a Turkish delight.
I'm going to be honest. Being a Turk, I don't like a Turkish delight.
Angel delight, yeah.
Yeah. Bangs. Yeah.
Turkish delight.
If anything, Turkish delight, what I do is, when you go to Turkish and they give you the Turkish delight at the end, I literally just pick it up on the little toothpick and then just blow the dust off of it and put it back down again because I'm a child. And this is what I'm saying. I can't believe that I had to go to parents' evening for my child when I act like that.
Things like that.
Yeah. So there you go. I'm gonna go into our list because this is fresh in my memory from yesterday, and I've got to get it off my chest.
Go on.
So my mum came round with my nephew. She looks after my nephew on a Wednesday, and they normally like every so often come round to our house because Mia's got a little playroom, and it's like Mia and my nephew can spend a bit of time together, that sort of thing. It's lovely. And yesterday I noticed we were in the playroom. My mum was in there with myself, and you were about to head out, but you actually got a parcel delivered to the door. And I noticed you doing something while you were in the corridor. And I thought, oh, I know I've discussed this on the podcast before, that you don't flatten boxes. Well, because my mum was there yesterday, I see Danielle showing off, flattening a box in the corridor, like you regularly do it. And you didn't flatten it, did you?
I couldn't.
You couldn't. Right. So what did I do? I flattened it for you.
Yeah.
And then I said, where does that go? And you know where it goes. It goes in the recycling box in the cupboard. And I gave it to you and you said yes. You left. What did I have to clear up in the evening? The box that didn't make it to the recycling cupboard.
I had to leave. I was going to miss the
My
train.
darling, you've got to do better.
I had to leave.
You've got to do better. Honestly, it was outrageous. I thought, do you know what?
It's one little box. Like, you can just do it.
But it's not one little box, is it? I'm running up and down that stairs, opening the door for however many parcels you get throughout the day. And I understand it's your job. I get it. But flatten the fucking boxes. I can't say it.
Some of them
I can't say it politely anymore.
Some of
Just
them are
flatten
really hard to flatten. Like they've got loads of tape on them, or the way they're like locked in. It's like I'm not strong enough to like pull it apart.
I just found it interesting how you pretended.
I didn't pretend.
You were making an effort in front of my mum.
She noticed.
You left and I went, she never normally does that. She's just showing off in front of you. Yeah, and it was fresh in my memory. So
always
I had to bring
got to
it up.
impress the mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Always.
Oh, she was well and truly impressed when she nearly tripped up on it as you left it on the
No,
floor.
she didn't. No,
well,
she didn't.
you know.
Oh, Corinne, I'm so sorry. I will move it out of the way purely for you, not for him.
Where would you move it?
Up your bum. I'd put it right up your bum.
Good.
Right out of my way.
Good. Nice.
Can I go into my list?
No, we're going to move on swiftly. Go
No.
on.
So I've actually got two things.
No, you can't. You can't have two things.
No, I'm not. So I'm going to choose the one that actually is most relevant to right now.
Okay.
Because the other one is more of actually year round. But this one I've noticed like in the last couple of days.
Okay.
But actually, I'm going to say last couple of weeks.
Oh, last couple of years?
Since we've started turning the heating on. Our house is quite warm. It's quite warm naturally. So we're quite lucky in that we don't need to turn our heating on till kind of later on into winter. And we've lived in this house, it'll be nearly 2 years in a couple of months. You know exactly where I'm going with this. Now, we have realised that Mia sleeps better in obviously a warmer room. And overnight, obviously the heating goes off, as it does, I think, in most houses. So we set timers for it to come on throughout the night, just for a short burst, just warm up the room a little bit so that she stays nice and cozy and then hopefully sleeps for a little bit longer. And you've said, right, I've set it to come on at 11 p.m. and it's going to come on again at, I believe, 4 a.m. because obviously from like 4:35 is when her sleep pressure's like wearing off. I was like, great. I then happened to wake up at just after 4 one morning, and I'm right next to the radiator in our bedroom. So I stick my foot out, radiator cold. The next day I say, oh, by the way, Sonny, the radiator didn't come on that time.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, okay, I'll sort it. Right, it's sorted. Following night, same thing. Radiator didn't come on. But again, Sonny, the heating, and our child is now waking up at like 5:30, and Muggins here gets up with her in the morning. So please, can you just have a look into the heating?
I
said, I will have a look if you want me to. And you went, no, I'm going to YouTube it. I'm going to look it on YouTube now and figure it out.
I did.
You did, but you haven't actually fixed it. You can't just look on YouTube and be like, oh, that's what I need to do. It's still not coming on at the times that you said.
Yeah, but I have a theory.
What is your theory?
Well, the theory is, right, I don't know who designed our house, but they put the thermometer for the heating in our bedroom.
Thermostat.
The thermostat, thank you. They put the thermostat in our bedroom for the heating. I know this is niche, but stay with me, right? Now, our room is the hottest room in the house because there's 2 of us sleeping in there at night. I have YouTubed it. You've even looked at the thing with me, right? To be able to set the heating to come on or whatever. I think the reason why it's not coming on is because our room is too hot and it's not going below
Like
a
it's not
certain
triggering it.
temperature. Yeah. So because there was one night that it did come on when I was at work and you said, oh, the heating's come on. And that was the time that we set it to come on. I genuinely think it's because
So why do we not set the temperature for different then to be
higher?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I get home and it's 27 degrees downstairs and I'm melting.
But it doesn't need to come on downstairs. It only needs to come on upstairs.
Okay. You fiddle the temperature mentally, and sometimes you could cook a pastry in the corridor. It blows my mind. It is so warm, Danielle.
It just frustrates me that you say that you're going to look into it.
I looked into it.
But you haven't actually resolved it.
But I said I'll look into it and I looked into it.
This isn't even for me. This is for her.
Yeah, and I looked into it.
But I don't know how to explain to you.
You're very hot-headed here.
I don't know how to explain to you, but just looking into it and not resolving it, you may as well not look into it.
I'll resolve it. We'll leave the window open in our bedroom and it will drop below a certain temperature and then it will kick the heating on. So it's warm in her room and cold in ours.
Why can't it just be warm throughout that floor of the house?
I don't know because I looked into it and it just doesn't come on.
Because I also looked, we've got a radiator in the hallway as well.
Yeah.
And that didn't come on either.
No, because the thermostat in our room thinks the whole house is like that.
Okay. I have another question for you. You've got quite a good friendship with both of our neighbours.
Yeah.
Have you asked them what they do in their houses?
Well, I'm assuming they don't turn the heating on at 4 a.m.
But their house will still get as cold, so they still might want the heating on.
Maybe I'll ask next time I see Cam.
I think you should text and find out. Like,
I can't text over that.
But you're not actually doing anything. You're not actually doing anything.
I looked into it.
But oh my God, Sonny. Sonny, what is the point in looking into it?
Because that's what I said.
And that's a typical male thing. Oh, I looked into it, but you didn't actually solve it. Yeah, but I looked into it. But you may as well have not done. What's the point? You're just wasting your time.
It's Christmas. Come on.
Yes, it's Christmas. It's cold.
Yes.
Fix the heating, please. And if you don't know how, fine. But then we will have to, I don't know, ask someone. There must be someone on the development that we live in. I mean, some of the houses are still being built. Try and get one of their electricians or plumbers or whoever it is that does the heating. Who is it? A plumber? Or an electrician? Who does heating? If you have a problem with your heating.
Plumber.
Ask one of their plumbers. Like, sorry, mate. Like, you've installed the heating in all of these houses. How does this work?
I'll look into it.
That's just as bad as you saying leave it with me. Which I'm still waiting.
You're biding your time.
For things that you've said, leave it with me.
Okay. Maybe you should do a list. A list of leave it with me's, everything that I've said it for.
That's what this podcast is.
Okay. I mean, all in one go, though. Just get it all out of the way.
All right.
We go on to emails.
Yeah.
We're going to start off with a smile. We'll start off with a smile, Danielle, 'cause it's Christmas. I
know it's Christmas. It's cold in our
Oh,
house.
it's bloody not. When I get home, it is outrageously warm because you've just willy-nilly just turned it all the way up.
What? Someone has to do something.
Okay. This email firstly, it surprised me, and I was like, why has someone sent this email in? I don't understand. Before I read it out, of course, you can email us at loveversusthelist@gmail.com. While you're there, give us a 5-star review. Thank you very much. 5 stars. This is from Jessie, and I'm really surprised that she's left her name on the end of this.
Okay.
I was reading it, and I was like, what have we asked for here? Well, hi, Danielle and Sonny. Love the podcast. You guys make my week. I can't believe this is something that I'm emailing you to, but you did ask for it. I was walking outside on a trail in our local park, and I felt the drop. Like Anon said in his story. Do you remember the story about the guy that went on a date and he had the trots and he had to keep going to the toilet?
And then he got followed by the police home.
Yeah, and I think weirdly we asked people the strangest places they've done a number 2 because you also said that one of your friends did it on the side of a road.
Did we ask that question or did you ask that question of the listeners?
We're a collective.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay.
Carry on.
Oh God. Oh, Jessie.
There wasn't a bathroom close by. The funny thing is, now they've actually built a bathroom right next to that trail. I was surrounded by woods, so yes, I did a poo in the woods. There was thankfully a lot of coverage. Piece of advice, don't eat a Chinese buffet, then go for a nice stroll around the park. Love you guys, Jessie. Someone is emailing us about their bowels, their bowel movements. Can you believe that? I had to read that.
What?
So because I had to read that, I thought you had to hear it. No more.
I don't know.
No. Although it's quite funny asking the most random places.
Not for where you've done a
We're a highbrow podcast, Jessie.
Not for that.
Not for that.
No.
Okay. Fine. We go on to a proper email.
Yeah.
No offense, Jessie, but very distasteful.
Yeah, no, I need another email because now I'm thinking about that.
Okay, fine. This is from Anon. Got a lot of Anons at the moment. But
go on.
They do make good ones, don't they?
Give us your name.
Well, Gemma was brave, and we've just had a go at her for sending us her email.
Jessie.
Yeah.
You said Gemma.
Jessie.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
You said Gemma.
Oh, right. Well, I've got another email from Gemma coming up, so maybe that's
okay. Yeah, you said Gemma was brave. I was like, no, you mean Jessie. Jessie was brave. Jessie's the pooper.
So many podcasts in, and I'm just not getting the hang of this, am I?
No, you're not. We'll get there eventually. Go on. So this is from Gemma.
This is from Anon. The next one's Gemma.
Okay. Oh, my God.
Oh, God, I'm dragging you down
the
with me.
name comes at the end of the email.
This is from
Anon.
Anon.
Also, is it just me, or do you kind of think Anon is quite a cute name?
Anon.
Like French?
No.
Anon.
No, I don't.
No? Okay.
Hi, Danielle and Sonny. I wanted to write in because I absolutely love Christmas. Usually, I'm the first one blasting Mariah on the 1st of December, decorating like a mad woman, but this year, I'm struggling to feel that spark.
Oh.
I came out of a long-term relationship earlier this year, and even though I'm doing okay day to day, something about Christmas just makes me feel, I guess, a little bit lonelier than I expected. All of the traditions that we used to have together suddenly are just mine, and instead of feeling festive, I feel a bit empty. I'm trying so hard to get into the spirit, but everything seems to remind me of what I don't have anymore. I know Christmas can be a lovely time, but it also can feel very heavy. I guess I'm just wondering, do you guys have any advice for getting through the season when your heart isn't fully in it? Or ways to make Christmas feel like yours again? I love your podcast. You two make me laugh on my commute. Love Anon.
Aww.
People do say, obviously because of Christmas is so much about family, it can be a very lonely time of year as well, equally, can't it?
Well, absolutely, yeah, because, not everyone has brilliant relationships with their family for whatever reason, or maybe people live far away from their family. So as much as it is known to be a very wholesome, very joyous, like you said, family orientated kind of time of year, it definitely will highlight to those that aren't feeling it, those feelings. So firstly, I'm sorry, Anon, that you're feeling like this.
Yep.
Um,
Stark difference from the poo in email, isn't it?
Very different from
Yeah.
that. one piece of advice that I would probably give, and this is actually coming from personal experience,
Yep.
is how about you create new traditions like for yourself? So, for example, a few years ago, yes, when I was single,
You were
Sonny,
single?
yes, a few years ago, I called up one of my friends, Beth. She actually at the time had food poisoning, and I just felt really like low, and I just basically cried on the phone to her. I was like, I'm miserable. This time of year actually is just highlighting all kind of the sad things that I think I feel probably throughout the rest of the year, but they're highlighted at Christmas.
Mm,
And we decided, she was like, let's do something. I guess obviously to distract me, but it's now become a tradition.
nice.
And now every year, and we've actually opened it up, there's 4 of us now that go. Every year we go to Harrods.
Mm.
We treat ourselves. We go to Harrods and we book a table they've got like a Moët champagne bar. Not a daily activity that you're going to do. It's
No, but
a
it's Christmas, it's a
real special
treat.
occasion,
Yeah.
real treat, like save up and make sure, you want to have a nice day of some, nice bubbles, and then we go for dinner afterwards. And this would be I think this was our 3rd year doing it. And it's, okay, Beth, I do speak to quite a lot, but the other girls, I don't necessarily see or speak to them loads throughout the year. We'll check in,
Mm.
but it's like we book it like in like October. We're like, right, what day are we going to do our Harrods champagne bar? And it's just a nice tradition that actually is, regardless to who's in relationships, who's not, regardless to
Yeah.
who's with their family, who's not, whatever. It's just a tradition that we have started for us. And it's something that I look forward to every year. So I would recommend, you find something, whether it's going to a Christmas market or whether it's, I don't know, going to like, Winter Wonderland or something like that, or taking yourself for a nice dinner or a nice champagne. Like, I think start a tradition that is solely for you, because I remember I used to focus so much on, oh, I can't go here because I don't have a boyfriend, or, oh, my family aren't free on that day to do that. And actually, it's kind of like take control where you can
Mm.
and start your own
Start your own
tradition,
tradition.
start your own thing. And it hopefully will help you shift that mindset of feeling really lonely. Plus, if you've come out of a long-term relationship, you probably had traditions that you did with your ex that obviously, yeah, they're going to kind of be resurface at this time of year.
Mm.
So just something completely different from that. Give it a go.
Yeah, I like that tradition that you do with your friends. I think it's really cute. I think it's nice to have something to look forward to that is just you and your friends.
Yeah.
That, we have things to look forward to as, being together and things as a family with Mia, but to have that with your friends is actually something that is really nice to look forward to. I think I might
Yeah.
start my own one, my own tradition. Just stay down the pub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just by yourself.
Well, just me, whoever I
Yeah.
meet down there. It could be quite nice. It's like
Okay.
my little Christmas party.
Wow. Okay.
I would say a non in this situation as well, just out of a experience, and actually sort of relates to what Danielle said as well. I think lean in on the people that you're close to. Your friends, especially this time of year. I remember when I came out of a long relationship over Christmas, I ended up at really close family and friends, Gemma and Brett. Like they literally are like, I've known them since I was like 5.
Yeah.
And I'm 32 now. Like we've just grown up together. They knew my nan, and then Gemma and Brett are friends with my mum, and then like they've got little ones. We're like generations of just like not family, but we're family.
Yeah.
I ended up going to theirs for Christmas, and I thought I was going to stay for a night. Ended up staying for about a week. It was like all inclusive in their house. Bless them. Literally by the end of the week, they were probably like, "Is he going to leave?" But it was just really nice to be one outside of my own home and environment.
Yeah.
Like I remember that year, I didn't even know whether I was going to put a Christmas tree up because I was
Yeah.
living by myself, and I was like, "Who am I putting it up for?"
Yeah.
But I think you should, if you are living alone as well, and it is a tough time of year. I mean, it's probably too late now because we're in already, Christmas next week.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that you should always make the effort because it's
Yeah.
not, it's for you, to make you, but don't mask it, but just spend time with your people that are close to you. 'Cause
Yeah.
what it's
Lean
about.
on, I think this time of year as well, especially, like, yes, a lot of people are into, family things and that. But actually, I think as well at this time of year, people are so much probably more generous
Yeah.
and willing to offer that extra, helping hand because they know how special a time of year it can be. So, if any of my friends called me even on Christmas Eve and was like, I don't have anyone to be with on Christmas Day, without a shadow of a doubt, it'd be like, cool,
Come
get
round.
another chair at our
Yeah.
table. Like, my family is your family. Let's just, do that. So yeah, I think what you're saying is it's swell advice.
Yeah, I do love it. Quick, another email. I'd like this because we did ask for revenge stories.
Okay.
And I feel like it's becoming a bit of a theme, so I've got to read this one out. It's
God.
petty and I love it. This is from Gemma.
Okay,
This
so
one's
now
from
we're
Gemma.
at Gemma. Great,
Yeah.
okay.
Hi, Danielle and Sonny. You asked for revenge stories a little while ago. When I broke up with my ex about 10 years ago, I never bothered taking him off my Tesco Club card account. I didn't really think much of it at the time, but every December, without fail, I log in to see the points he has racked up for me all year. Points which I then use for my Christmas food shop. So basically, for the last 10 years, he's paid for my turkey, my Prosecco, and my chocolate oranges. It's the pettiest, calmest revenge imaginable, but honestly, it makes it feel like a festive gift from the universe. Just thought I'd share it in case anyone needs inspiration for their long-term win. Love the pod. Gemma.
Gemma, that is brilliant. I am so here for that.
That's not even her fault of revenge. Like, he's not been clever enough to take himself off the account either. So she's like, well, if you're spending money in there, then you just rack up the points for
and
me.
like she's not taking money from him,
No.
she's not, taking it out of his bank account. It's like he's generating those points, so but they're on her account. So
imagine having your Christmas shop paid for and just not even having to do anything.
yeah, we love it when we get those little vouchers through, don't we? And it says, oh, you got like £4 off.
Yeah, that
Get
feels
all
like
your
Christmas
points.
sometimes.
Yeah.
A little club card.
She's getting a turkey, a Prosecco, and
turkey,
the lot.
Prosecco, and chocolate oranges.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I'm here for that kind of like pettiness. Is it revenge? I don't know. I mean, in a way, yes, but it's like
harmless.
It's harmless.
Revenge.
One thing that you can do if you want to kind of like just be a bit petty, is obviously a lot of people like share Netflix accounts, or I think I'm on your Netflix account or whatever, and so if we were to split up, obviously I wouldn't use it anymore, or would I? You basically go on and you like watch a bunch of random things to like mess with their Netflix algorithm.
Oh no!
And like, so when they go down to like continue watching, it's actually some like random documentary and everything's messed up, like petty, like funny.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, that would be annoying.
Yeah, it would be. But like, you're not actually doing anything
wrong.
Majorly wrong.
Harmless.
No, although I do have a friend who has been the receiver of, I guess, I don't know if it's revenge or just cheekiness.
Go on.
But actually, I think quite bad.
Okay, I'm listening.
So my friend Christy was dating a guy. And when they split up, she realised that he had been ordering himself takeaways
Not on her card.
like Deliveroo app, which had her card on it, but he had the app on his phone as well.
Cheeky
and had
boy.
his address. And he had been he'd been ordering like at least one a month of takeaways, and she hadn't noticed it because it'd be like the odd 20 quid. Like you don't, unless you're really paying attention to that stuff. She didn't realise for ages. And then when she finally did, obviously she contacted him, was like, you owe me like £80, something, whatever. And she made sure she got every single penny back. I mean, that's bad because that actually is like,
that's
he's
mental.
Spending it on her card, her actual money.
That's fraudulent.
Yeah.
You go to prison for that.
I'm going to say it's probably seriously frowned upon. I would not recommend that. That is not revenge that we like. But
no, hang on. Let's not go too far. We do like it.
We wouldn't advise.
We wouldn't advise it. Yeah, we don't recommend it.
Do the club card points thing.
Yeah, but also if you have got petty revenge or bad revenge, I want to know either.
I won't want to know. Yeah, I just don't want to condone it.
We don't have to condone it, my darling.
Okay.
We just sit here and we listen and read it and we discuss it.
We listen and we don't
judge.
But secretly.
But, oh boy, do we.
We judge.
On the way home. Oh, podcast in itself. Love versus the list. ... On the way home.
On the way.
Streaming available on any place you get your podcast.
Oh dear.
So yeah, pettiness, love it.
Love it. I love a petty king, petty queen.
Yeah,
I'm so
absolutely
here for it.
Next week is a big one for us. It's going to be a Christmas Eve episode.
Wowzers.
We're whacking our Christmas jumpers on.
Yeah.
Also, we did mention that we were going to do Secret Santa. Do you know what you're getting me?
I actually think I do.
Okay, so we're going to open the presents.
And I open the presents.
Okay.
Secret Santa, Christmas jumpers, get ready. Maybe a little bit of mully wine.
Yeah?
Yeah, maybe just a little.
And a bit of mulled wine.
Shall we?
Shall we?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to get some for producer Ricky as well.
No, he doesn't drink.
Oh,
drink.
No, he does.
Not on the job.
But what? And then there's us just like sipping mulled wine.
I'm only joking. Well, thank you very much. I can't wait for next week. I think it's going to be really exciting.
I felt like you were interviewing me then. We went, thank you very much, like looking at me.
Thank you very much.
Like you were interviewing me.
Yeah, don't call me. I'll call you. I'll let you know if you got the job or not.
Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you next week.
Yep. Don't forget, you can email us, loveusthelist@gmail.com. Any of your stories that we can discuss on the podcast, please leave us a 5-star review. Come on, it's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Nice. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Merry Christmas. Say Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas.